To jumpstart this series, I have to cover the homie Aceu. Why? Because Aceu is probably one of the most mechanically gifted Apex Legends players, or just one of the most mechanically gifted FPS phenoms, period, right? Now, he does not do anything competitive anymore. He was once a competitive player in Counter-Strike, and of course, he just creates content now for NRG. So he dabbles in Valorant, Escape from Tarkov, Apex Legends, of course, and this is a game. Obviously, he drops solo trio, 7,000 damage game. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is go through this video. I might skip around a little bit here and there because I probably don't need to break down 15 minutes worth of Aceu gameplay, right? But I want to highlight some things that I feel like he does really well that we can all learn from, and some things that I just feel like we can all genuinely benefit from. So if you find value in this, please do me the biggest favor. Make sure you hit that sub button for more content to come in the near future. Slap that like button, all that beautiful stuff. I will appreciate it so much and welcome you to Cray's World with open arms. Now, let's go ahead and check out the homie Aceu. Quick preface, I have not watched this video before at all, so everything is going to be off the dome. Let's check out the homie real quick. You know, typical capital city drop right here. Gets the bow going. Okay. Doesn't pursue. Right off the rip, right off the rip, right off the rip. I want to touch on that little 10-second sequence real quick, okay? Because this is where a lot of us would have died. And by a lot of us, I mean me. All right, now you might not have thought that engagement was important at all. But first and foremost, right? Gets the bow, misses the bow shot, right? Goes right for the R301 and then drops in the cover right away. This is so important. He's using this bend for cover and he's trying to jiggle peek this shot right here, right? R301 in hands because he knows that bow check will not do much at all in that close quarters situation. You know what I'm saying? So takes some shots right there. ADS hit fire, ADS hit fire, a little strafe, gets a couple shots there. And then right here at this moment in time, he makes a split decision. Do I want to pursue or do I not want to pursue? He doesn't pursue, goes on about his business. Me, I would have dropped down on that guy, possibly got team shotted by him and his teammate because I'm sure he's giving comms, and I would have died right there. But no, Aceu has much more of an intellect, or excuse me, much more of a game sense. I don't want to say anybody's intellectually higher than one another, but he has much more of a game sense than somebody like me does at this current point in time. So just great play right there, right off the rip, all right? Gotta be smart if we're 1v3 in, okay? So it's bow check R301, flying around, looking for some picks. Easy knock right there. That guy walked into that. Nice little crouch spam, hip fire shot. Tries to get a little bow pick. Fly through the window. Another knock right there.
Slide of an absolute nowhere. Oh my god, the door's blocked.
Good phase out right here. So notice Aceu did not prioritize a thirst at all because there's honestly no point, especially like if you're 1v3ing, taking the time to prioritize the thirst, knowing that more people are going to be flying into the building makes no sense. So he didn't do it. He has gold armor, so small heals are much more beneficial for him. Picked up a Havoc. He's about to do what Aceu does best.
You can check. Fuck off. Whatever that is. Oh my god. Ah, there's so many people, bro.
My man's getting peppered, but his movement is so crazy. He's always looking for little corners, little windows to slide through. His movement is just impeccable. It's just absolutely impeccable. But notice how in a lot of those engagements, he did not, like he had minimal ADS spray. A lot of them were hip fire spray. Okay, we got a little ad here. Let's get through this ad. Right, in Apex, you can hip fire somebody mid-range and still line up shots. Went ahead, took some time to swap out. Got a nice little Eva so he can get busy with the Eva. And he actually used that death box as a little bit of cover, right, to make his hitbox smaller. Again, using intellect here. Or utilizing proper game sense, right? Using his brain here. But it's all natural for him. Bouncing around a little bit here. That's an easy chase, easy knock. Check and see if she got anything he want. Got the shoddy bolt. I like this engagement right here. Just ridiculous, right? So, okay. I know a lot of his movement will be incredibly difficult to be mimicked, right? Especially for You know, players like myself, like I'm playing on controller for 1 and 2. Like I just I just can't move like that. But just a few quick touch points, real quick. Some things that Aceu just does phenomenally here is he stays moving, right? What somebody like myself would have done. Okay, so I rewinded a little too far back. So okay, damage is right there. All right, Chases just gets the kill. Yeah, I rewound just a little too far. So right here, probably what I would have done is I would have mounted up here and I would have tried to take down both these cats with the Eva, right? Like the probability of that happening is so small, right? So what Ace does here, takes 2 shots, right? Looks like he hits a no reg, but hits one for 41 blue, right? He notices he gets cracked, so he goes up top to reposition, you know? Or he feints up top. He feints up top, drops down. These guys are zipline jumping as well. They think he went up top, and then they realize he just dropped back down, you know? So he's playing a little game of catch me if you can. Gets the knock, and after he gets the knock, he drops right back down to reposition, because if he stays up there, a couple things he could do. He can go for the thirst and maybe a quick armor swap, but the probability of him getting put down is really high. You see what I'm saying? So just smart play. Repositions right here. Puts on some shield cells, or attempts to. Gets to sell off. See somebody else flying in. Check to see if there's any loot, any ammo maybe. Nice little crack. A crack can keep moving, you know? This kill got confirmed. All good, all good. I just love the thing I love about watching Aceu as well is he doesn't chase any kills at all. He only kills what's given to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, notice how he's been peppering people this entire time, almost 1,000 damage. But if he can't confirm a kill, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't confirm that kill initially, so he bailed out and confirmed it right there. Like, I would have chased the first time and got put down. And these are all things he does naturally now because he's done this type of stuff for so long, you know? Like, he's just so quick with it. So quick with it. Just crazy. Just crazy. You know, I didn't think I was going to go through this entire video, but shoot. I mean, we're 3 minutes in right now, and he's giving a freaking clinic. Nice knock. Again, kill got confirmed. Peppered somebody. Reposition. Ace was always keeping his head on the swivel. Grabs wingman because he ran out of ammo for his R3. Peppers for 22.
Wait, I thought that door was blocked.
I'll be honest, like, I would have died like 6 or 7 times already, easily. Easy knock right there. My man listening to music? He might be listening to music. I can't tell. Big brain play right there. Pause real quick, okay? I'm pause real quick. So this right here is something that a lot of us could do, because look, he knows there's at least 2 people here from this point of view. You know what I'm saying? 2 people right here getting the res off, have no idea he's here. So what do? Drop a nade on their head for a big burst of damage before you start spraying. If I run in this door and I start spraying with a wingman and or an Eva, I'm going to get put down right away, right? So he has a thermite, drops a thermite on their head, gets tags on all 3 of them to lay down big damage, right? And then he can follow up with his wingman until he needs to drop out. And what happens, he gets 2 knocks off of that. And he's still ticking. Might get his thirst confirmed off of this. Now it's a 1v1 situation. He's in his element. 9 wingman shots. What does the homie do? Taps him in the head. Cracks him. Did they get the bloodhound up? They must have got the bloodhound up. Oh no, that's a Bangalore. I'm bugging. Looks for any quick ammo. Now again, this is a lot easier to do this type of stuff on mouse and keyboard. You know, like looting boxes as you're passing by, but it's still somewhat doable on controller as well. Don't sleep on that. Loots when he can. It's crazy he hasn't left this building. So crazy to think about. Good flicks, good cracks right there. All headshots with the wingman. Well, not all of them, but you know. Couple heads, couple bodies. Paces his wingman shots really well, playing cover again right there. Hits a zip right up. I don't know what my dude listening to, but I really hope it's copyright free. Just destroyed that kid. And that kid didn't even see that coming, you know? So one thing I do want to point out, if you guys haven't been paying attention to this one thing at all, one thing I do want to point out is you notice how he never fully inserts himself in a fight. That's the reason why he's able to swift in and swift out so quick, right? He's never barrel stuffing anybody. Like the time he kills people close range, they've flown into him. You know what I'm saying? They've flown into him and they forced him to do something of that nature. But for the most part, he's never barrel stuffing anybody. He's dipping his toe in just far enough to where he can get some peak shots, and then he repositions, or he gets a knock, and then he still repositions, right? So just continue to pay mind to that, right? Like he had to do that right there. He had to do that right there because the octane dropped down on his head, right? So he cracked the octane, and what does he do? He tries to get out of there because he has to reload and or reposition, right? So what does he do? Reloads, repositions, he gets chased, cracked, repositioned to drop a quick bat on. He almost has 4K damage, just nuts.
Holy shit!
Right there, how many of us would have stayed there and just sprayed our wingman and or just dumped Eva shots? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go, I'll raise my hand because I've done it. I've done it. He instantly goes for the reposition to try to dip that toe back in instead of his full body, right? Not full body, but just dip the toe in so he can get some shots, try to get more damage, try to get more knocks. It's just well played. He's always trying to keep fights mid-range because he knows that's where he's strongest with his current kit. I mean, it's just easy for him. It's just easy for him. We've seen close quarters all day. Let's see how he plays these open fights. All right, so he's ported somewhere. I don't know if that's his port or not, to be completely honest. Not too worried about it. So that's another player and or team. So that's another team. So right away, lays down a lot of damage with the wingman. The wingman is probably one of the best weapons to do that with, right? Consistently, if you can hit those shots, right? So he just went ahead and he cracked both the gold armor and the purple armor, a fuse, and whoever else the other person was. So he follows up with the thermite behind the rock. He's getting ticks on both of them.
Literal just vermin.
Easy knock. This should be an easy kill. Sometimes you whiff them, so it wasn't as easy as you would have wanted it to be.
Wait, dude, whose team is that? Am I dead?
Sometimes getting that last shot on somebody is just borderline impossible. I don't know why, but you know, it just happens.
Team is a Cray, really? That's not the original team.
Like this Valk, I don't know what that Valk was doing. She was just freaking spreading her wings around the map. Like, yo, what is she doing? So this last team, I hope is 3. I would like for it to be 3, just to see how he handles a 1v3 situation in open field, I should say. So they rev all team.
This is the original team. They set and build.
So they rev all team. He sends one back. No problem at all. Ooh, picking up R9. That was a slick transition from his editor. Shout out to Aceu editor.
Yeah,
That hurts.
you go next.
So in that situation, I mean, right away, I mean, I think he made the best call by instantly dropping back, trying to put 2 cells on, because again, gold armor, that's what he should do. But you notice how he tried to keep high ground the entire time on that. I want to say that was a Watson. Was that a Watson? I think that was a Watson. Tried to keep high ground on her the entire time, peppering her up a little bit, hit her for like 50 purple, right? But then unfortunately he got Cravered. So now they're going to try to aggro him a little bit. So let's see how he plays this. Moving around. Gets a headshot. Utilizes a heat shield. Smart thinking. Heat shield to the syringe play. He's gonna go, yep. He's gonna go around right side, phase out.
Safe. I don't know what's not safe. Look at it cross.
I mean, I think that's smart. Like in that situation, just try to reposition yourself to regroup. That's definitely your best call. Definitely your best call here. Hits her for maybe another 50 purple. 97. Great knock right there. Way not to miss with the wingman. She heals up completely, but still gets rocked with the wingman.
No.
Misses the kick. So notice how Aceu just created 3 1v1s. Even though it was a 1v3, he created 3 1v1s, okay? I'm going to touch back on this here real quick. And I would assume somebody's either getting rezzed or, yeah.
He has gold fucking bag.
Yeah, I got to touch back on this entire situation. I'm going to let this play out real quick. I'm going to let this play out, and then I'm going to touch back on it. Because, yeah, he's about to crack these cats. Almost gets the one clip off. Wins the game, right? So,
Jesus, man.
ooh, 1440 was good, Ace. So, all right, based off of that reposition, right? Notice again, he creates. Did I take it back far enough? Oh no, I didn't take it back far enough. My bad. Took it back too far now. Okay, now Aceu's getting ready to create 3 1v1 situations. All right, this is the cream of the crop. How you take on 1v3 situations. Creating 1v1 scenarios will give you your best chance of being able to squad wipe. Okay. So right here, this team they just set themselves up. I don't know why they split like this. I mean, I guess I understand it's one person, but man, I don't know. Okay, so this Valk is just out here in no man's land, right? She gets hit for, I can't do math. What's that? 70, 60, 70, right? Homeboy Revenant comes out, right? He says, okay, I'm gonna go ahead tight swing this real quick. Aceu literally forgets about the Valk, right? Because the Valk is going to peel back and put on a sail or maybe even a bat. And now this is Aceu's 1v1 right here. So he knows, okay, I got to at least lay 80 to 100 damage on this guy. Purple armor, maybe even red armor. If I lay damage on him, he's going to somewhat consider going on the defensive, right? So what happens? Drops 97 on him, right? This guy doesn't know what's going on, gets hit for 97, then gets busted with a wingman shot. 3 wingman shots that were well placed. Well done right there, right? Now, if that's me, I'm not going R9 wingman. I'm going like R9 Eva, right? Because I'm going to lay down the Eva shots on him. But Ace trusts his aim, knows he can do it, right? So there's a knock right there. Again, 1v1 situation. Not even worried about getting sprayed over here, right? By that lifeline. Not worried. Realizes this Valk is healed back up. Okay, let me put this Valk down. 1v1 because I have this vehicle for cover, right? So lines up those wingman shot, realizes the Valk is weak, gets the knock right there. Instantly after that second knock, he looks back. Okay, now I need to handle my last 1v1. I'm weak, so let's see what can I do? What do I gotta do, right? All right, I gotta phase and reposition. I have to prioritize healing or I lose. So Lifeline is going to get a res off. Who cares? I need to heal because I can knock these guys again. Exhibit A right there. Got the res off right there. Gold bag. So now it's a little 1v2 situation, but yet Revenant is still on the defense to a degree. Revenant should still be hesitant because Revenant is literally half health of everything because of the gold bag res. They let Aceu get a bandage off right there, get the knock right there. This Lifeline, she just got put on skates, right? She got put on skates because literally she gets cracked, doesn't know left from right. My man Aceu literally takes his little tunnel barrel, repositions right up top. Bop. Game. Blouses.
Jesus,
like
man.
it doesn't get any.
Cut me some slack, buddy.
It doesn't get any clearer cut than that. Okay, it just does not get any clearer cut than that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the homie Aceu. 7,000 damage in a solo versus trios game. Like, and that's how he does it. That's how he does it. So key takeaways here, okay? Not chasing a cracked armor or not chasing somebody you cracked, right? Peppering up people and repositioning. That is probably one of the biggest takeaways you should get from Aceu. No matter what, repositioning in between shots, repositioning in between cracks, you name it. Any chance you get, you reposition, right? Prioritizing your own health over trying to finish the opposition, right? There were times that he had knocks, times that he had cracks and everything, but he got away. He focused escaping so that he can heal up, right? And not just running into a corner, but literally like strategically getting himself out of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, dipping that toe in, pulling that toe right out so he can heal up and he can go on about his business, right? That's another good takeaway. Third good takeaway, his freaking aim is nasty. His aim is nasty. Like I would have never, he probably hit 150 wingman shot. I don't know. I'm just speculating, whatever. I'm throwing numbers out there. But he hit so many shots. It was ridiculous, right? But it all looks so easy to him because these are things that he's done before, right? Oh, my true third thing, right? Creating 1v1 situations, like in that final fight, creating 3 1v1 situations that he was able to take advantage of and he was able to dominate and win, you know? So if you take away anything from Aceu, make sure pepper people. Don't chase the knock. Don't chase the thirst, right? Pepper people, you know, even when you crack people, if they're in a weird situation, leave them be. Prioritize your own health, you know, get out of there to prioritize your own health and make sure you're taking 1v1s and 1v3 situations. If you can do those 3 things, I guarantee you, you will be a better Apex Legend. So it's been your boy Cray. I'm signing out in regards to my dude Aceu, this video in an entirety. Again, like, subscribe, comment down below who you guys would like to see a breakdown of next, and we are out.